All right, I think I'm live. How's it going, everyone? Let me pull up some music. Just background music. Hope everyone is having a nice Sunday. Let's go for calm mood. And then let's find something I haven't listened to yet. Let me know if that's too loud, the background music. Welcome back, New Zealand Ball, Sunnyflower, Waiter for Karma, Super Dan, Dynaco. Don't think I missed anyone. Zodic, hello. Your favorite Sunday in 2024 so far. That's pretty good. The other one's Ball, hello. Some new faces. Guess I'll tell, welcome back. You drew a new profile picture. Can I rate it? Yeah, let me pull it up. Hold on, I have to go to the actual like stream itself. Give me a second here. Favorite Sunday. See your profile picture. Ooh, I like it. That's cool. That's what was it that I was drawing? That's oh god. I think you told me to draw it on Friday's stream. Don't tell me. I'm not looking at chat. I want to remember the name of the Anguilla. Anguilla's flag, right? Welcome back, Manny. Give me a second, guys. I'm making an espresso. Hold on. The espresso machine is actually kind of loud, so I'm going to mute myself just for a second. 10 seconds. All right, sorry about that. I had to get a coffee. It's been a long day. All right, so I'm not really sure what I want to draw today. What do you guys want to draw? Yeah, I drew Anguilla. I thought it was you that asked for Anguilla. Anguilla and Réunion. This is on the left, Réunion. It's a French territory. This is not an official flag. This is an unofficial flag. I guess their official flag is just a French flag. They don't have their own sort of provincial level flag. Let me pull up. So it's weird. The audio library on YouTube that I use for just background music, I have to have it open in a new window. If it's just a tab, it just doesn't autoplay. It's very strange. Change this. Welcome back, South Korea, the entire country of. Join you North Korea fighting, please. I would like to do a North Korea, South Korea comic at some point. Draw Brazil. Yeah, okay, yeah, it was you who asked for Anguilla. Someone else asked for Réunion. Yeah. I watched, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but if you like like travel shows or like destination shows and cars. If you don't know what Top Gear is or the Grand Tour on Amazon, it's a trio of British motoring journalists and celebrities. Jeremy Clarkson, who's probably the most famous of the three, and I'm sure some of you have heard of him. Jeremy Clarkson, James May, and Richard Hammond. And it's a car show, but they go on like these adventures in various places on the planet. And they did one a couple of years ago where they went to Réunion and Madagascar, and I think it was one of their best shows. It was awesome. Réunion looks so cool. The French government is building this ring road around the island because there's so much rocks that fall down the cliffside along the actual island. So they decided to build an actual highway around the island, like in the water, suspended off the water. Yeah, bring the three back to BBC. I mean, you know, they were right to get rid of Clarkson. You can't just punch one of the producers in the face because your food is cold. You know? Like, as much as entertaining as he is, like, they made the right call. But Amazon has given them more freedom and more money, so it's been fun to watch the Grand Tour. Can I draw Indonesia? Yeah. Also, how am I today? I am doing well. But yeah, Top Gear and the Grand Tour, you know, I essentially treat them as one show. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. There's just... those guys are hilarious. So Indonesia is actually drawn the way that Poland actually is as well. At least in Polandball. I was playing a lullaby. Draw the good old USA. It's not that old. Do like an island nations of the world type canvas or something today. I assume the red used in Indonesia's flag is a slightly different shade from Poland, so I have to actually pull up the flag. I don't know that I've made many comics, if any, with Indonesia. I don't really know much about Indonesia, truth be told. For my master's thesis, I wrote about ASEAN, though, but it was more as ASEAN as an organization, less so about the individual members. All right, let me pull up the Indonesia flag. Polandball folder. This is a big folder. Argentina, Anguilla, India, Central African Republic. A lot of flags in this folder. All right, here's Indonesia. The right red. Oh, I wanted to do eyes first. Okay. I need to train myself to do eyes first. Let's make him happy. Should we give him a straw hat? I need to update my Photoshop. Could you have an England ball yelling, Clarkson? Clarkson! You Muppet! You're going to North Korea. Still wonder if the unofficial flags of French overseas dependencies are allowed. I don't know. Draw the USA freestyling on this dope beat. Straw hat? Yeah, I'm gonna give him a straw hat. Differentiate the country from Poland, Monaco. Yeah. But I mean, if again, you don't have to draw like Asian countries with stereotypical Asian eyes, but you know, you could distinguish Poland and Monaco from Indonesia by giving Indonesia Asian eyes. But I don't think like you have to do that in Polandball canon, lore, or whatever, rules. And most, you know, there are some rules that are harder than others, like the US having sunglasses, or the UK having a top hat and monocle, or Israel being drawn as a cube. Those are like hard rules. The fog is coming. What does that mean? Alright, let's give him a straw hat. I think You mostly only give the stereotypical Asianized to East Asian countries? Yeah, North and South Korea, China, Taiwan, and Japan probably are the ones that get it the most. Let's say Vietnam pretty frequently too. What are these songs? It's just playing like... Okay, Star Spangled Banner. I chose like a calm mood for this playlist, and it's just playing weird stuff. Yes. I'm trying to brainwash everyone into with American propaganda. All right. Let's do 3-point for... Oh, you know what? These eyes are too big. I should have used 3-point. I can go back and fix them. I've always thought straw hats are dope. Why can't I draw this? There. There's a great like remix of what is it? There's like a union version of the Dixie song, which is much better because, you know, Confederacy were a bunch of traitors. Pronouns of freedom. What the fuck is a kilometer? There are two kinds of countries in the world. Those that use the metric system and those that have put a man on the moon. I'm gonna redo these eyes, so I'm just gonna delete them. I think this hat should be bigger. Yeah, rattlesnakes and alligators. Way down south in the land of traitors, rattlesnakes and alligators. We should reanimate General Sherman. His job's not done. If you guys haven't seen the Sherman posting subreddit, it's pretty great. I don't know what the fog is. I don't know what you guys are memeing on about. Let's go a little bit lighter for the hat. Maybe like... It's pretty good. Then let's do a line behind the hat and Indonesia. So we go like this. That's too much, I think. Move the hat over a bit. It should be lower on the maybe like that. Okay. My race is American, my ethnicity is New York. Bring back MacArthur, you want a North Korean sea? No, I mean, it was genuinely a good thing that he got sacked. Turning nuclear weapons into just another, like, battlefield weapon would have been the worst goddamn thing to happen. do make it sort of a messy line. Kind of make it look thatched, I guess. Let's see how this looks. A little messy, but I think it looks pretty good. All right, let's do the eyes. What should Indonesia be doing? Or should it be Poland in disguise? Remember seeing a comic where Indonesia puts a songgok above his cone hat? Been drawing like that ever since. What is a songgok? Is that the other hat? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. This is the other kind of hat that I was thinking of. I didn't know what the name was. It was this is the one that Sukarno wore. Putting that on top of the straw hat. That's funny. Secret Poland. Shout out to all the people suffering in California and couldn't dare live anywhere near Beverly Hills. It's a big state. I lived in Northern California. That's where I grew up. All right, here's our Indonesia. Island nations of the world. We could do a Japan, we could do a Fiji, Hawaii. I guess it's not an island nation, but, you know, islands. I do need to draw some more stuff for Polandball News. I just got stick Poland in as well. Northern California is safe. Marshall Islands has a great flag. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Yeah, they do. I like it. Let's draw the Marshall Islands. This flag looks like it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Marshall Islands. Let's make them small. It's like whenever I play that game on Sporkle to name all the countries of the world, I always trip up once I reach Africa, the small Caribbean island nations, and then the small Pacific island nations. So you never hear about these countries. And when you do, it's almost always for like the same reason. It's usually like climate change. Or some kind of natural disaster, like that earthquake that went off in, where was it, Tonga? Otherwise, we just never hear about those. Should Marshall Islands have sunglasses? Draw Jamaica high. Draw the Cook Islands. Cook Islands has a Union Jack, right? And then it's like a circle of stars. Niu's flag is underrated. I'm probably mispronouncing that. How do you pronounce that? Let's... Oh, no, I think that's a super ugly flag. Like, don't get me wrong, I think more flags should use yellow, but like... Here, I'm gonna pull this up for people who don't know what this flag looks like. It's a self-governing island in free association with New Zealand. This is the U's flag. I'm probably mispronouncing that. But the Union Jack is already like, if you put it in the corner of a flag, it's already ugly, right? But then you add a bunch of crap like this, you know, just stars that, like yellow stars that don't even match the rest of the flag. It's like, I don't know, I think this is a super ugly flag, if I have to be honest. This is an F tier flag. This is one of the worst flags I've seen. Something like the Provo flag is ironically a good flag, you know? Like, it's so bad that it's good. This is just bad, you know? You made 2 more comics, and the subreddit one has Serbia in it, the other has Russia. I wonder if I've seen them. I probably haven't. I didn't really look at the subreddit over the past 2 weeks, or the past 2 days. Been busy this weekend. Let me see if I can find them. We have not do anything wrong. Oh no, I did see this one. The one with Serbia. Yeah, this one was really funny. I like it. 1,700 upvotes. Way to go. And then what was the other one you did? Russian Infinite Loot. These are good. Good job, dude. Collaborating flag stream. I would love to do that at some point. How about Reunion's brother, Mayot? Let me look up the flag. Mayot? Doesn't look like they have an official flag. Same kind of deal. They have a coat of arms, but you know the French flag is just their normal flag. It looks like. Is this next to Reunion? It looks like it's off the coast of Madagascar. It's north of Madagascar. Reunion is off the east coast of Madagascar. What's my favorite color to see on a flag? I like blue. Like a dark blue. Sort of like on the Union Jack or Australia, you know? I think it's hard to go wrong with red, white, and blue. Like, there's a reason there are so many flags that use it. Like, I've said this before, but my favorite flag is... or not favorite flag, but one of my top 5 flags is the French flag. It's the ultimate tricolor. Alright, let's draw Marshall Islands. Oh no, I need to do eyes first. Should Marshall Islands have sunglasses? Draw Easter Island. Does Easter Island have a flag? If it doesn't have a flag, it should be one of those statues, you know? That's literally just what it should be. Oh, it does have a flag. Flag of Rapa Nui. Oh, it's part of the it's a subdivision of Chile, so that makes sense. The Moa or Maui, I don't know how to pronounce that. The whatever those the famous statues on Easter Island are. Those are super cool. What's the emoji? Like, what's the code for the emoji? You guys put it in chat. You know what I'm talking about, right? Easter Island Moa emoji. That one. Like, it should just be... That should be the flag. Like, that on, like, a blue field or something. That's so cool. Alright, so he's gonna have sunglasses. Let's do sunglasses for Marshall Islands. I've told you guys this many times, but I love drawing sunglasses. We'll start with green. Let's do 3 pixel. The eye could be bigger. I love it, chat. I admittedly don't know too much about like what various emojis mean in like text speak. I've never understood like what it means when people spam that or put it in text chat. Okay, this is pretty good. Let's do 1 point for the eye and nose bridge. It's great. What like a cool thing to be known for, you know? Like a tiny, relatively insignificant island out in the middle of nowhere, right? It's like 1,000 miles away from the nearest land. Those statues are awesome. Let's do 2 pixels for this. 3 pixel. Put that behind the sunglasses. Clean it up. Black. Cool. Sunglasses. So, how was everyone's weekend? Let's do these lines next. Orange and white. Those are pretty cool. Behind the Marshall Islands. Go like this. Make the Pacific Islands fishing. Think it would look cool? It would look cool, yeah. You could be fishing for plastic. Looks like everyone had a good weekend. Awesome. Everything's perfect here. There's nobody crying. South Korea is legally obligated to be depression-free. Martinique recently had an official flag in 2022. Red triangle and the hoist on a green top and black bottom. Bicolor. Let me see. Is Martinique the island that's split between the Netherlands and France? No. Oh, this is a pretty cool flag. I like it. What's the island I'm thinking of? That's split between the Netherlands and France. Oh, Saint Martin, right? Will there be a stream tomorrow? Yeah, I think I can stream tomorrow. Probably roughly same time. The best time for me to stream is East Coast evening. East Coast United States evening time. Let's do this actually. And unfortunately that doesn't work for a lot of Europeans and other parts of the planet, but yeah. I don't know how you pronounce it in Dutch. Sint Maarten? Sint Maarten? I assume in French it would be Saint Martin. Let's get this blue. Okay. Merge. Next stream, we should try to make an actual comic like Car Show. Yeah, I think so. I don't really know what I'm doing on this stream right now. I'm sort of just, talking to you guys and then drawing things that you guys are talking about in chat. Flags. We should do a flag tier list at some point. What a star. Jesus, okay, how am I gonna do that? Let's see, what position are the eyes in again? Okay. Just add a bunch of lines. I think that's okay. Yeah, Marshall Islands has got a pretty dope flag. I would say it's like a B tier, A tier. Looks cool as hell. Marshall Islands. This would be like the eye or the sunglasses convention. The two A's in Dutch is usually pronounced like A in Marsh. Okay, so Sint Maarten. You know that thing you do in elementary school where you write with a white colored pencil and then you write over it with a marker? No. I think the white colored pen. I remember like when I was learning to write as a kid, you would it was like someone like the teacher wrote in pencil and then I wrote over it with a marker. Not with white colored pencil, just like a normal pencil. Can island municipalities count? If so, add Sado Island in Niigata Prefecture. Assume that's a Japanese prefecture. Sado Province, a former province of Japan located on the island. Sado Island. What am I looking for? Sado Prefecture? Oh, Niigata Prefecture. That's a gorgeous flag. I'm gonna pull this up. This is easily an A-tier flag. This is the flag of Niigata Prefecture. I can pull it up. Here it is. Island. It's one of your favorite flags. That's it's a Nordic cross, but it's like yellow, right? Yellow, red, and blue. Dick Reiner's drawn that a lot. Chop burger. Welcome to Cola Stream. We got it in the entirety of South Korea. Stupid Guy, Sunnyflower, The Waiter of Karma, and all the other W guys. Yeah, everyone in chat has been super chill the past week and a half I've been doing this. It's a cool flag, but it gives you commie vibes. Yeah, but like unironically, like the Chinese flag, like the PRC flag, and the USSR flag slap. Red and yellow or red and gold they just go really well together. Niigata has Sado Island, yeah. But yeah, I mean, you know, you see red and yellow on a flag, you immediately think of communism. Let's draw it. I really like it. It'll be an interesting flag to draw. So it's, is it Niigata? Niigata Prefecture. To subnational provinces. I want to do a Planetball stream at some point. I think Planetball is like relatively unexplored territory. There's so much you can do. And I think there's a decent amount of overlap between people who like international relations and people who like space content. If they're anything like me, then they would. Sonic ball. You like all the commie flags? They just look nice? Yeah. Vietnam's got a great flag too. You meant Sado Island, not Niigata. Niigata is not an island. Yeah, but I don't know. Does Sado Island have a flag? I don't think it has a flag. So I would have to use, there's Sato City, flag of Sato City. Here, let me know if this is right. So this is the flag of Sato City, which is a city on the island of Sato in Niigata Prefecture. Is this what you meant? Can I draw Turkmenistan? Absolutely not. I hate that flag. Yeah, Sunny's been in every single stream as far as I can remember. Okay, yeah, let's draw this flag. I like the Niigata Prefecture flag. I don't like this one. This feels very corporate. This feels like a flag that would be flown at a water park or something, you know? Hold on, I'm gonna copy this so I can have it as a reference. This is an interesting shape. Australia should just be staring at the islands. You never really explored the Planetball community. You probably should. Yeah, there's a lot of great, like, really interesting Planetball stuff. I have a great idea for, like, a Planetball Polandball crossover. Between it involves, it's like a parody of the Three Body Problem, which is a book, a sci-fi book by a Chinese author. It's really good. I can't recommend it highly enough. If any of you are interested in science fiction, go read The Three Body Problem by Liu Shixin. And then the two sequels are The Dark Forest and Death's End. I'm reading the third one right now, and the whole series is great. But I have an idea of doing the Three Body Problem with the partition of Poland. So let's do Sato City. Please consult the Google Docs of comic ideas for you to draw. Yeah, I can. A little bit. Sorry for bad flag suggestion. No, don't apologize. I'm here to draw stuff that you guys want to see. And I am learning about a lot of new flags and how to pronounce various places on the planet because of you guys. So it's good for me too. I'm learning. Doing me an education. Clean up these balls. This is pretty good. Oh, whoops, I drew it on the same layer. I can move this. How do I... Alright. Do the eyes first. Sato City. Alright, what is this? This is an interesting shape. This is actually pretty cool to draw. Good suggestion. I like it. Let's make the eyes bigger, actually. Let's do 2 point for the eyes. I don't know, it feels like it still feels corporate, you know? It feels like it's the flag from like a water park. Alright, let me delete this part. Whoa. Merge these. Delete that section. Oh, there's a lot of white on this flag. Okay, cool. There's Sato City. You mean Perth or Western Australia? You need something to draw? Okay, hold on. You know what? Here, let's come up with... Let's come up with an idea for you based on something that's happening in the news right now, instead of using one of the ideas I've written down. Give me a country that you want to draw, and then we can come up with a comic for you to draw. Guess I'll tell. Draw North Korea and South Korea fighting. Okay, yeah. Welcome back, Social's Mango Tree. Since we're on the topic of flags, the Ocean City flag in Maryland is a little bit corporate for another way. I feel like I've seen this before. Let me pull it up. Oh, yeah. This is cool. It's very clever design, but yeah, it feels very corporate. Let me pull it up for people who haven't seen it before. This is the flag of Ocean City, Maryland. COC. It's pretty clever, but yeah, it feels corporate. Welcome back, El Country Chileno. Kansas City flag. Kansas City is about as far from the ocean as you can get. We're drawing a bunch of island nations and subnational provinces. No, don't make me draw the Union Jack. Kiribati? Kiribati's the one that has the sun on it, right? It's like a red flag with the sun. Yeah. It's an ugly flag. C tier. I'll give it points for originality, but it's ugly. Stick Poland. Alright, should we draw on North Korea and South Korea fighting each other? Flag of Abkhazia, breakaway state from Georgia. Oh, that's the one. It's kind of like the U.S. flag, right? But it's green and white, or green and yellow, or green and red stripes, and then there's like a hand in the field instead of stars. Yeah, green and white stripes, and then white hands with a red field. All right, yeah, let's do North and South Korea fighting. How should they be fighting? Stick Poland. Hokkaido would be very good. Yeah, it's a gorgeous flag. Let me draw this real quick because I've never drawn this flag and it's really, really pretty. This is an S tier flag. Most of the Japanese prefectures flags are S tier or A tier. They're just all really, really elegantly designed. This is the flag of Hokkaido. Beautiful. And then I think on all the flags, like the icon or whatever is like a very stylized Japanese script. So it's technically like text, but very heavily stylized. So it means something, I'm sure. Let me see. North Korea with a red button. North Korea doing something with nukes. Can you draw the old Canadian ball? Oh, the like the red ensign. I don't like drawing things that have the Union Jack on it. Aaron C14, who also does a lot of the videos on the channel, he draws Canada a lot, and he's drawn what is it called? The Dominion flag, I guess, is what it is. You need Perth. What's Perth's flag? Perth flag. Oh my god. This is a piece of shit. This is the flag of Perth, city in Australia. This is a terrible flag, but the saving grace are the geese or whatever that are on it. Are they geese or swans? They look like geese. BTS speakers as a weapon to fight North Korea with the red button to launch nukes. Okay, yeah. What do you mean by BTS speakers? BTS is the boy band, right? Do they have like their own proprietary brand of speakers or something? Draw myself? I drew my self-portrait. Here, let me pull it up. This is the avatar that I use for all my online profiles, like my Steam profile, Discord, everything. How about Japan, since it's just your Japan city ball? Next comment to weird shaped country balls. We would heavily use Zamora. The flag of Zamora is hideous. Zamora flag. Wow, yeah, this is a bad flag. Flag of New Ireland. Papua New Guinea. Alright, I'm gonna draw North and South Korea. Or no, I said I was gonna do Hokkaido first. Let me do Hokkaido. This is such a cool flag. I kind of want to like buy one of these, hang it up in my apartment. Zoom out a little bit. Whoops. Let's do 3 pixels for the eyes. To make this eye a little bit bigger. Maybe I just give him sunglasses, it'd be easier. It's always hard to get the angle right when you're doing eyes like this. You know, I'm gonna flip this one because this is about the size that I want for the right eye, or I guess his left eye. No. Okay, whatever. Maybe we'll just try it. Okay, that's okay. When will the next PNN episode come out? We're hoping tomorrow, maybe. We usually post them on Mondays. Alright, how am I gonna draw? Okay, I need to copy this and put it on the canvas because I don't know this flag by heart. Where'd it go? That's such a cool flag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. Okay. Let's hide the eyes. Let's draw. I guess I can. Yeah, let's draw the. No, I can fill this in. Draw the logo. Put it as a top layer. Drawing country ball eyes is hard. Depends what shape eye you're drawing, except copying the eye. Yeah, definitely. The hardest part, I think, is like making the 2 eyes look good together, right? Like, it's easy to draw one good eye, but making the second one and making it look like it matches, that's the hard part. All right, so I think I'm gonna do 2 pixel for this. I really love this flag. This is an easy S tier flag. This one is too long. Kind of messed it up. They're too far apart. It's 3 points at the bottom, so I need to give them a little bit more space. Let's do like this. Let's try that. Absolutely gorgeous flag. Tunnel visioning. Okay. Oops. Why is it doing that? It's so strange. I don't know why it's acting this way. Is there a hole somewhere in this? Am I blind? Oh, I see it. There's a hole at the bottom. Okay. Let me make it a little bit thinner here. Okay, let's do the red star. This is such a cool flag. I know I'm repeating myself, but goddamn, great flag. Thicker, because they're sort of arrows. Rays. Okay. I like it. Eyes. Yeah, see, the left eye is too, let me flip this. That's a little bit better. Now I move this eye down. They're not angled properly. You know what? Sunglasses! Solve the problem. What got me into country balls? I saw some Polandball comics, like some of the earliest Polandball comics on 4chan and Crouchan. When I came across one on one of the int boards or whatever, international boards on one of those, and then I tried to find more of them, and I found there was one on Reddit. I've always just really been into history, international relations, geopolitics. So seeing like anthropomorphized countries in the shapes of spheres or whatever being silly, I was sold instantly. I've always loved the medium. You know, I'm gonna draw the eyes. It's just hard to get the angle right. You know what? This is passable. Maybe behind Anguilla. Let's add white to Anguilla's flag. God, what a pain in the ass this is. Okay, I think I got all of it. Behind Hokkaido as well, Indonesia. Marshall Islands. Reunion above Hokkaido, I think. Sabo City. Alright. Our cute little island nations and whatever here. Welcome back, Sonny. Alright, I'm gonna do North and South Korea. You know what? GPRK are okay. I did them recently. Let me see if we're gonna pull it up. Comic Stream 3, Comic Stream 2. Comic Stream 1. Stick ball. All right, North and South Korea fighting. See you later, Conrad. Oh, you know, I have a good idea for a comic with North and South Korea, actually. You know what? We're gonna turn this into a, we're doing a comic. All right. Montenegro Animations, welcome back. I'm gonna draw a comic with North and South Korea. I've got a great idea. Yeah, I remember. Small channel, so I remember most faces. Kapachi Longbow. Yo, I love smooth balls. When you're in good company, this is a community of smooth ball enjoyers. I'm drawing great balls, thank you. I've drawn balls for over a decade, so my balls are pretty smooth, generally. All right. Let's do ROK. Let's see, how big should this comic be? This is a... Okay, maybe I go to 10 point. I don't really want to make like a 10 point ball. I can make the canvas narrower. Sorry, you haven't been chatting much. No drama on Discord. Oh, no worries, dude. When I get really into drawing, I can't really pay attention to chat anyway, so I do my best, but hey, this is a pretty good ball. I'm gonna clean it up near the top. Too big. I don't want the ball to be this big. Suggestion in the comic. Make sure, remember it's EPRK's nukes. Has an idea to make some for himself and use some in Yorkshire. That's good. This is a nuke comic though that I'm gonna make. I think I need to make a smaller ball. So I'm going to have South Korea listen to the radio. And then North Korea is going to be listening to the radio. There will be an explosion at the end. I don't know that I've drawn many mushroom clouds, so that should be pretty fun. I want to make like a realistic looking mushroom cloud. You click the stream to troll, but now you're second guessing yourself because it's a cool stream, so I shall not troll. Right on. This is a, I mean, we've got a pretty chill community. It's small, but it's mostly just drawing and interacting with chat. Your publication has been instantly removed due to you're not an approved submitter. Give it time, or you have to get submission rights. So you have to submit a comic for approval rights in the subreddit. When is the new animation being released on YouTube? I don't know. Alpaca works on the animations mostly. I don't know what their schedule is. All right, let's do the eyes. I think 3 point. Clean up that eye a little bit. I kind of like having... I want to experiment with a slightly different art style where I make the eyes bigger on characters. We move the right eye a bit. Okay, that's good positioning. Let's do the Pepsi logo. Actually, no, let's draw in black first. Stick Poland. Welcome back, Gestaltel. Waited for karma. Waited for karma. Your friend is writing fanfiction that involves you and one of your other friends. You do not want to know about it, so it's got to stop him. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Actually, let's use green. Put this behind the eyes just because I want to make sure. Ooh, okay, that's pretty. I like that. And then let's do red. South Korea has an S tier flag. Easily. DPRK's flag sucks. Scary Polandball for the last time. His balls are looking smooth. Hell yeah, brother. Let's make the eyes, fill them in, and then I should just copy this so I don't have to keep tabbing back. What layer is it on? This one. It's a fine looking South Korea on the right. It's the like the characters, whatever, like the hash marks or whatever that I can never remember what they're how they're ordered, so I have to just pull it up as a reference. Streaming's really fun. I should have done this years ago, man. Actually, that's not... Okay, so I did try streaming on comic drawing on Twitch about 10 years ago. It was in 2014, yeah. This was before Twitch allowed streaming of anything that wasn't video games. So... it was kind of like threading a needle or walking a tightrope. And the platform at the time was still very small, right? This is Twitch in 2013. And it was, meant for gamers, so people weren't really interested in watching geopolitical cartoon drawing. Someone tell you what's being drawn? Yeah, so I decided, South Korea was just in the chat, I don't know if he's still there, or she, but suggested drawing North Korea and South Korea, and then I was hit with a good idea for making a comic, so I'm going to draw an actual comic about North and South Korea right now. The problem with doing comics involving North and South Korea is that, one, it's played out. Everyone knows it's going to be like a nuke joke or a war joke, right? Should we listen to the radio or should we be on a phone? But it's going to be like a 3-panel comic. One of the ideas that I've always really loved is everyone outside of North Korea on the planet being brainwashed, and North Korea actually is like a genuine paradise. I'm sure there's been comics about that though, but I always thought that was funny. Like, what if I'm the one who's brainwashed? No one is immune to propaganda. Even the smartest people on the planet, most educated, everyone here everyone here can be manipulated in some fashion. All right, this is a good South Korea. I like it. Okay. Only one way to find out. No one should go and visit North Korea. I'll put it that way. It's a very stupid thing to do. This is just, it's a button pressing joke that I'm doing here. This should be the same size as South Korea. Do you guys remember this story from... It was like maybe last summer or autumn, fall. There was that there was an American soldier who crossed into the DMZ. He crossed into North Korea and he was taken prisoner. Apparently, he was trying to avoid like some kind of... he broke like some army rule or something, and he got he ran away. He thought that running into North Korea would save him, and he was very wrong. South Korea should be listening to the radio. It's playing. This is your local Polandball News Network. I think you should. I think you could actually go to North Korea if you had the right passport, including U.S. passports. Now they don't allow any tourists. There are ways to get into basically any country from any country, obviously. The magic ingredient is money. Travis King, yeah. Yeah, that's the guy. Dumb as hell. There's also, there's photos of South Korean soldiers and like American soldiers when they're stationed at the DMZ where they hold each other. Like, if you're standing right next to the border, the guy behind you is gonna like be holding your arm, and then like they brace themselves against the wall because they don't want the North Korean soldiers to accidentally pull you into North Korea. It's pretty weird stuff. Make a comic with the rivalry of Lancashire and Yorkshire. Probably not tonight, but I like the idea. All right, let's draw eyes for DPRK. Roughly same kind of shape and size, right? You know, generally, like, your balls really should be similar in size. I think the music stopped. Hold on. The guns, they've stopped. Where'd it go? Yeah, there's weird things about the YouTube audio library. Doesn't automatically play sometimes. Make a comic about the U.S. meddling in foreign affairs. You're gonna have to narrow it down, man. Which time? The United States is absolutely not known for meddling in other countries' affairs. We would never do that. God, I hate drawing the Asian eyes. It's hard because you need to get the angle right, you know? Jesus. Make a comic about Skibidi toilets. I don't understand that meme. There's a short on our channel about it. Dick Rhino made it. You go check it out. But yeah, I don't know what that meme is. I guess it was like a TikTok or something. It's an okay eye. This is... I always have trouble drawing the East Asian eyes. That's not bad. Yeah, it looks actually better than South Korea. Alright, let's do the red and the blue. Skibidi Toilet is a series on YouTube. It's weird, but there's 70 episodes of Skibidi Toilet. You wish it gets flushed in 2024. It's just a channel on YouTube making bad animations that blow up insanely, with every new episode getting like 20 million views, and no one can understand why. Oh, okay. Is that Dick Rhino moderating? Yeah. Show yourselves, mod. One of like the coolest things that's happened like to culture at large in my lifetime, I think, is how meme culture became widespread. Like internet culture. I think that's really cool. Instead of it being the sort of niche thing that it used to be. Like in early days of the internet. And by early days of internet, I mean like not the earliest days of the internet, but like early 2000s, before social media was a thing. Dick Rhino, alright. Welcome. You guys better behave yourselves in chat. We're gonna get the Dick Rhino banhammer. And then, let's see, how's the star go on the flag? I can just draw a white circle. I'll fill it in after. Hide the eyes. Red star. Bring the eyes back. Whoa. I think the eyes are too small. Whatever. I actually don't like this ball. This ball is too ballular. It's not squished enough. See how like South Korea's is squished a little bit on the top and the bottom? That's what makes a ball, like a Poland ball, look better. A country ball. It makes it look like they're affected by gravity, you know? There's Poland ball physics. Yeah, this isn't a great ball. You know what? I can actually clean it up. I'm going to... Let's see. Over here, I think it can be made narrower. Yeah, that change alone, I think, makes the ball look actually almost the same. No fucking difference there. The theory is that Skibidi Toilet is a Russian psyop to make kids think that war is cool. I mean, that's what the non-credible defense subreddit is like. But NCD is a great subreddit. That's one of my favorites. If you guys don't know it, go look at non-credible defense. Great subreddit. Welcome back, Montenegrin Animations. It's just post-apocalyptic war thing with heads and toilets, fighting against people with TVs for heads. That's really strange. Make a comic about USA rigging the 1996 elections, Russian elections. There's Yeltsin and Zyuganov, right? So have you guys ever seen a war edit? Not the ones that are clips of some random movies, the ones that are made with CapCut and have flags and rotating symbols? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I admittedly don't remember too much about. I took a couple of classes in college about Russian history. I admittedly don't remember too much, but the 1996 presidential election in Russia was one of the fairest elections in Russian history because there've been so few. But yeah, I mean, there were like American political consultants, I'm pretty sure, that were involved with, you know, Yeltsin's campaign. But Yeltsin himself was popular. You know, one of the reasons why the Soviet Union was undone was because he leveraged Russian nationalism against the Soviet Union itself, right? It's, you know, the problem with any kind of multinational empire is if you have separatist movements within it, you know, playing up nationalism or a sense of regional identity in those places, right? And Russia was the largest and richest of the Soviet republics. And because Yeltsin won the Russian SFR presidency in that presidential election after Gorbachev's perestroika reforms, he had popular support that the Politburo didn't, right? He had democratic legitimacy, and that's what he was able to claim as the president of the Russian SSR. And that gave him the ability to undermine the Politburo, to undermine Gorbachev, and is one of the major contributing factors to why the Soviet Union broke up. You know, it was effectively the Russian Empire by another name. You know, like the way I've always described the Soviet Union is the Russian Empire with communist flame decals. It wasn't a fundamentally different entity from the Russian Empire. You know, it's just different people were in charge. But it was very much, you know, just another empire throughout history, you know. Do Bosnia and Herzegovina dealing with Croatian divisions being Croatian and Serbian? I need to do some comics about the Balkans. I have not done enough. The best way, I think, the best Balkan comics are the ones that shit on the entire region, you know, because like everyone in the Balkans hates each other. So the best way to sort of engage is to just shit on all of them, I think, you know? All right, let me draw a little bit more here. So I don't like how this North Korea turned out, but I don't want to redraw it, so we're just gonna deal. Whoops. All right, so I'm trying to brainstorm in my head how I wanted to do this, but this is a nuke joke. So in South Korea, I'm sure you can like, they have like robots and shit that do everything now, right? Because it's a super advanced country. So let's have, South Korea will push a button and like, okay, I've got a great idea. He's gonna push a button and like a sex robot comes out, and then I can have like a sensor blur or something over the over South Korea, and then North Korea will press a button and you can guess what happens. Oh, what happened? Hold on. Technical difficulties. Save this, I'm gonna reopen it. Lost Photoshop for a second there. Okay. So we're just gonna put like a... Let's just put like a button next to South Korea. This is gonna be a raunchy comic. Do red on top. You were in the void for a second? Yeah. East Asia's real Balkans too. You know you asked this and you're not sure you got an answer. Why don't we have a live chat replay? Like when this video is done, you can still see chat. There is. I've rewatched some of the VODs. It takes a while after the stream actually ends for the live chat replay to be available, but it is available. So like, it's probably like a several hour delay, but it should be. If it's not, let me know on stream tomorrow, and I can fiddle around with the settings. But I'm like 99% sure there is a live chat replay. No, robot. You're currently making a comic specifically to shit on British food. It's pretty easy, because, you know, most of their food is shit to begin with. Although, you know, pub food is good. It's just like, it's all the same shit, you know? It's just potatoes and a lot of fried crap. A lot of meat. It's not healthy, but it's tasty. But it's not very diverse. Like, all the good food in London is from various parts of the world that they had conquered. It's not actual British food. Like, one of the funniest things to me is that, you know, Britain went and conquered, you know, much of the known world. You know, to control, like, the spice trade, various spice trades. And then they don't even use, like, those spices in their own cooking. Alright, let's make this button gray. Just like the base. Whoa, what happened there? Where did I drew this on the ROK layer. Okay. Let me erase the one under... Okay. Look at UK's national dish. It's not from UK. Oh, is this, chicken tikka masala? I think that's the most popular dish in the UK. It technically is British, if that's what you're referring to. It was made by Indian immigrants in Britain. Chicken tikka masala is not actually Indian. I'm like 90% sure. Yeah, the origin of the dish is not certain, but many sources attribute it to the South Asian community in Great Britain. Some sources also cite Glasgow as the city of origin. Button. Press for LG Technology Experience, since the company LG is from South Korea. Yeah, it can be Samsung or LG. I'm going to come back to the islands after the Koreas. They were pretty fun to make island ideas. Maybe. I try and do various things on stream just to keep it interesting. You know, it seems like a lot of people like when I draw just like on a canvas. But I want to try actual comics too, you know? You know, let's make this a dark gray outline and then light gray. Yeah, I've only been doing streams for about 10 days, maybe. So I'm still learning, you know, like what you guys like to see and what I want to do on stream, right? Like I can't make everything that I can't draw everything that everybody wants or everybody puts in chat because there's just simply too much. Especially, you know, if I want some level of quality control. But okay, here, I've got a good idea. So I normally use Calibri. I don't have Calibri in... Oh yeah, I do, okay. Let's do 41.5. Do something like this, and then 25-point font maybe? And then, should I italicize this? I'll fix the English. It's not great. Another comic about both Koreas. It's pretty eh. There's too many already. I mean, you're not wrong, but this is a. It's not. Yeah, it's not like a super unique idea, but I think it'll be popular. You saw the sports thumbnail, and now you're curious. Have I heard of our CFB ball? Yes, the college football subreddit. With it's like it's like a college football spinoff of Polandball. Yeah, I don't follow sports really. I follow baseball a little bit, but I don't follow college football. But I am familiar with the subreddit. It's pretty cool that the medium has expanded to even that. I don't think we have any sort of official ties with that subreddit. Still drawing South and North Korea or something else? Yeah, I'm doing North and South Korea for now. The button should have Sweden on it, or the robot should be Sweden. Okay. Okay. And we'll do the same thing for North Korea down here. I'll redraw that because I don't want to copy and paste. Draw some white stuff flat from what a sense of art is. That's perhaps a little bit too risky. You see when North Korea presses the button, nuke goes off. Make the funny robot in South Korea be flung from the bomb. I mean, that was the idea, was to have him press the button and a nuke goes off, but I like the idea of misdirection, so I'm still kind of thinking what I should do in the very last panel. Right, like the very obvious setup is that North Korea presses the button and a nuke goes off. So I want it to be different. I'll come up with an idea. Make the missile skinny. Confetti comes out as a birthday gift. Yeah, try not to spam the chat, guys. North Korea, it'd be funny time with Russia because they just gave them artillery shells. I know, I'll sleep on this and think about what I want the last panel to be, but I think it should be misdirection. It shouldn't just be a nuke going off, right? Because that's very obvious. Maybe he just gets a couple crumbs of food and he cries from joy because we all know how it is in North Korea. That's actually not a bad idea. He could like brace himself. Yeah, I've got a good idea for the panel right after he presses the button. He like closes his eyes and steals himself expecting a nuke to go off. But then something else. How long your stream? Dick Rhino's moderating. Kolai, me, I'm doing the actual streaming. The stream, I usually stream for a couple of hours every night. Maybe like, I try to do it every night. Between like 1 and 3 hours. So I've been live for about 2 hours, I want to say. I can probably go for another half hour or so. Okay. Let's draw... I'm gonna get Sweden as like a prostitute or something. Okay, ROK2. Let me draw same size Korea. 5 pixel. Make your ball smooth, everybody. Wow, this is not a smooth ball. Remember, balls look better when they're squished on top and bottom. This is okay. I can salvage this. It's maybe a little bit small, but it's okay. He's going to be a little bit farther away from the camera, as it were. So the perspective should be fine. Grinding streams. Yep. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like the streams. It'd be cool if, you know, they took off. You know, we want the channel to grow bigger, and it's a lot of effort to produce a lot of like comic content in video form, because drawing takes a long time. You know, it's not like a lot of YouTube channels out there that just it's just like a person talking. You know, with cuts to images. Yeah, everyone who has made comics knows what it feels like to redraw a ball 50 times before it turns out kind of the way you wanted. Yeah. One of the, like, when I go back and I look at my old comics, or not even old comics, recent comics, the thing that I always notice is whether or not I like the actual balls. You know, like, I'll go back here. I'll pull up an old comic of mine, and show you what I don't like. Not an old comic, but, you know, a past comic. You need godlike muscle memory to draw balls perfectly as you want them to on the first try. Yeah, absolutely true. All right, so I drew this relatively recently. Maybe a couple months ago, like 3 or 4 months ago. I have a video on the YouTube channel of me drawing this, and there's like some commentary. So if you're interested, you can go watch the video. I'm looking at this now. The ball on the left is great. Ball on the right, I don't really like as much. So the ball on the left, the reason I like it is because, see, it's squished more at the bottom and the top than it is on the sides. So again, it looks like it has gravity. The one on the right is too oblong. Like, it's too wide. It looks too much like an egg. Here's the second panel. Since I like Art Deco, what art styles do other Polandball moderators like? Well, Dick Rhino is moderating. Dick Rhino, what kind of art styles do you like? We were talking about this on stream a couple days ago. And a lot of these balls are pretty rough. Like this one right here. This is a rough ball. Like, it's not very spherical. Circular. Alright, let's do the logo. South Korea. I really like where this comic is going to go. So look at that. When I'm drawing Korea, first it starts out as Japan. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Those are nice balls. Don't take that out of context, please. Poland Egg would be a pretty good April Fool's contest, though. There have been some really cool April Fool's themes in the subreddit. I think my favorite one was existing meme templates. I had a great comic. It was, God, I don't know if I have it saved in my folder, but, you know, like the one meme template where the guy is riding a bike and he puts the stick in the spokes of his bike and he falls over and then he blames someone else? My comic was, it was Imperial Germany riding the bike. He puts the stick in front of inside the spokes. He falls over, and then in the thought bubble, it's just a picture of Israel. I thought it was really funny, clever. Dick Rhino. His answer is a bit different. He grew up reading superhero comics, and I think you can tell that when you read his comics that they're inspired by those. Yeah, that's absolutely true. I definitely get the feel for, in Dick Rhino's comics, you can tell that they feel very much like a DC or a Marvel comic. There's like a lot of action and stuff. Composition, framing, pacing. Your comics have always been more reminiscent of superhero comics than traditional serial comics. Grew up reading Spider-Man. Great role model for kids. Great character for adults. Spider-Man is best. I agree. I think Spider-Man is one of the coolest superheroes. I'm not a superhero person, but I love Spider-Man. All right, I have to do the Pepsi logo. Guys, they made Pepsi a country. Isn't that crazy? Whoops. Can I please do news about cricket, West Indies? I drew India in the last comic, so I'm doing something a little bit different. Your art style makes it look kind of bad, and you don't know why you do, you just like it. Pepsi Land. Can I do a Kaiserreich comic? At some point. Pepsi if it was good. What is this music? That song? Here, I'm gonna play this again. This song is called Implications of the Drake Equation. I don't know if you guys know what the Drake equation is, but it is sort of like it's not a real equation. It's like a way to estimate using whatever variables you want to input the number of communicable civilizations in the galaxy. Pretty interesting. Mr. Giatifer was somebody who was just spamming in chat a couple days ago. We'd banned him. Just shitting up the chat in general. Alright, I'm gonna hide the eyes, and then... I hate doing the markings on South Korea. So they don't always look good. And depending on how you draw them, it can look... They like blend in with... what is it called? They blend in with like wrinkles or whatever that you might put around the eyes on the character. Pretty shitty. Okay, and then... Man, okay, it has to be a little bit closer. Oh, I didn't draw a third line here. Whoops. This song sucks. Switch it. Alright. It does suck. I'm drawing wrong. It's true, I am. There is only one way for art to be drawn, and that's the right way. What is this? It's like the same thing. What is this? Oh, okay. It's all the same artist. Let me get past this. South Korea got the Wi-Fi mark. Draft Bro, hello. All right. Okay, so it's. I can never remember like where the split is. This is all 3. And the middle one. Okay. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. There's a giraffe in the chat. There's a horse in the hospital. All right. Those eyes are not great, but I'll fix them at some point. Oops. This is ROK2. All right, let's finish this first panel. Add some shading. I've adopted the patented trademark Dick Rhino shading style. Crescent moon. It always looks good. I don't know how I do the shading on the button. Maybe like I can do this. Do, and I guess on the button I have to do a little bit, huh? Sorry, chat, I'm not ignoring you. Not intentionally. So 45%. Let's see what this looks like. I think that's okay. So what is this about? This is a comic drawing channel, mostly. Solid black shading here reminds you of old comic books. Yeah. Have I played Rise of Nations? No. Can I please report on how West Indies' new bowler did legendary things? 7 to 10 in a game where it gets an 84 runs. I have no idea what any of that means. All I know is that it's cricket. Do I know how this comic should turn out? I think this will be a funny comic. The second panel will be funny because it's like, it's a sex joke. The last panel, I'm not sure what I want to be yet, but it's, so South Korea's gonna press a button. Sweden's gonna, show up as a prostitute. Third panel, North Korea is presented with a button, right? If you press the button, you're going to expect a nuke, right? But it's not going to be a nuke. So I have to think about what it's going to be. Or chat could come up with a good idea, and I can steal it, and then post it and get all the glory and credit. Can we suggest for me to look at flags that I want to see? Yeah, sure. Montenegrin animations. Gotta go. See you later. All right. Hope to see you on stream again in the future. Squireptune, are you late? Stream's been going on for a little over 2 hours. I'm probably going to end in about 10 or 20 minutes. And then I'll pick up where I left off tomorrow, most likely. But the VODs get posted with the live chat replay, so don't feel like you totally missed out. And I'll stream again tomorrow night, most likely. Alright, let's draw Sweden. Find a comic that has Sweden in it so I can get the colors for the flag. I've drawn Sweden a decent amount. Here's a comic I want to remake. I thought this was a great joke. This is Norway. I think this is a great joke. I think I can condense it. I don't think, I think it could just be like a 3-panel joke where UN is just telling Norway to give food to poor countries. And then, the last panel is just essentially this. This is like classic Polandball, I think. Like the joke. The art isn't, but guess I'll tell. You're gonna head out. All right, see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining. You should draw all the countries in the world that do absolutely nothing, fighting each other so they can stay relevant in a Coliseum with ancient Roman gear. That'd be interesting. That's a lot of characters, though. Waiter for Karma had a comic idea where the thing people do in parties, they shoot bullets in the sky and turns into a Russian roulette game. That's interesting. The bikini is cursed because it implies that breasts exist in Polandball. True. The car is fire, yeah. Alright, let's draw Sweden. A little bit smaller than Korea, I think. Sweden is going to be female, so I'll give her a little bow tie. It's going to be too big. Too small. My ball drawing is not great today. It's looking too far on my screen. Ooh, okay, I like this. This is a good ball. Take note, everybody. This is a good ball, especially for the way I want to orient Sweden. So I'm gonna put like the eye like here or something. Let me see how I want to do it. Just gonna be one eye. Getting the perspective of like the side of a ball is always so strange. I don't really make a lot of comics that have this perspective, but it has to be sort of three-dimensional because she's in front of Korea. It's an old one, but you like it. Thank you. I'll have to remake it. Oh, no, you were talking about your comic. Okay. What did you post on the subreddit today? Let me check. blunt order 44 minutes ago. I remember this. Yeah, this is a funny comic. Have I ever tried to draw country balls in MS Paint? Yes. It's a pain in the ass. Aaron, C14, who's one of the major contributors to this channel, draws in MS Paint. It's very hard to... It's a blunt instrument, MS Paint. Let's merge these lines. Might have to fix this eye. Has to be above Korea layer. All right. So oftentimes when you're trying to denote gender in a Polandball comic, to make a character female, you just give her a bow. But characters don't really have gender as a default, because it's not really important. At least, like, when I read a comic, I don't, like, assume that the character is male, you know? It's just, it's like the country. I don't really have in, like, my mind, the idea that, like, a certain country is male or whatever, or female. I think this is like more fuchsia. I want to make this lighter. And a little bit darker. It's pretty good. Use Ibis Paint. Yeah, a number of people here use Ibis Paint. What is this comic about? This comic is, it's going to be, the joke is going to be some kind of misdirection. I haven't figured it out yet, but it's a North and South Korea joke. But I don't want it to be a bomb joke, so it's going to be misdirection. So Sweden is a prostitute. Actually, hold on. I don't want to merge the eye yet. Sweden. Oops. Sweden. These songs are horrible. Sorry, I can change it. This isn't my playlist. I'm playing whatever YouTube lets me play without getting struck by copyright shit, you know? Let me see. Try this. All right. Let me know if you like this music any better. Remember when North Korea bought those Volvos or whatever? Didn't pay it back? I don't. But that sounds like North Korea. Where's South Korea's eyes? Okay, let's do a sensor bar. .point font. Let's make it white. Welcome back, Stupidity. What's this comic's theme? It's going to be a joke about North and South Korea. South Korea presses a button, his wildest dream comes true. And Sweden shows up and does some unspeakable things to him. I think this text should be a little bit smaller. Normal Calibri. Country balls are for kids. Country balls are not for kids. This is not a kids channel. We don't make content explicitly for children. Like in the YouTube settings, there is an option to like indicate whether or not your stuff is, your content is for children specifically. Ours is not. This is just placeholder text. Come back and change it. Let's merge this. Maybe not merge, but... change. Polandball deals with mature themes. You know, history is full of terrible things. Genocide, war, terrorism. That's not content for 9-year-olds. And the occasional toilet joke, toilet humor, or sex joke. What scale canvas do I use to make comics? This one is like, I don't know what the height is, but this is, the width is like 1,000 pixels. But I've never really been consistent about what, like what resolution I use. You need comic or animation ideas. Do something about the Red Sea. Do something about Jordan. This is a prime example of why you should never go to Sweden. Wrong. This is a prime example for why you should go to Sweden. This is a prime example that Polandball is not always kid-friendly. Correct. It is not. You know what? I'm gonna put a shadow for the censor bar too. I think that'd be funny. Clean up around the eye. I think the eye has to be a little bit smaller and pushed forward a bit, but I can come back and change that. Stupid comic. No, don't ever go to Sweden. Never ever. Have I tried copyright-free lo-fi music? I tried a I found like a YouTube playlist that billed itself as being copyright-free music, but then it showed that it wasn't in like the analytics section or whatever of YouTube after we uploaded the VOD. So I'm just sticking with the YouTube. YouTube's official like audio library. All right. You don't get it? It's well, the comic's not done. There's 2 or 3 more panels left, but the idea is South Korea presses a button. His wildest ideas, dreams come true. I should say dreams. Whoops. What happened here? Let's make this 24-point font. Italicize it. Where's panel 1? Erase that. There should be a little zigzag line. It's like a good way to indicate that it's like a robotic, like the source of the dialogue is robotic, right? Something like that. Wait, is North Korea going to get food? Please tell me when he clicks so he gets food. Yeah, I think that's an interesting idea. Imagine someone decensors it, casually publishes it into Rule 34. I'm sure there's Rule 34 Polandball content already. You can try to test if a piece of audio is copyright free by making an unlisted video with the audio and seeing if it gets marked for copyright. Interesting. Okay. Well, so the thing is, like, I want to be able to play music while streaming, just as like background noise for myself. Like, I need white noise when I'm drawing. But yeah, I could probably do that beforehand, and then like make a preset list of copyright-free music. One stream should be drawing chats, OC balls, custom characters, or something. Yeah, I'm sort of doing the last couple streams. People requested that I draw their avatars. Be happy to do that again. I, unfortunately, am going to have to end stream here tonight, but I should be able to stream again tomorrow night, maybe around the same time. 5 or 6 o'clock. Probably closer to 6 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern US time. So I'll do a little bit more work on this comic. Can probably finish it. I'm going to brainstorm tomorrow what I want the last panel to be, but this is going to be about a 5-panel comic. But yeah, until then, guys, have a great rest of your weekend. See you later.